for any ete for Hano Ghana Politics Avenue. So, Mammy Gertrude Tokornoo former Chief Justice. Na honsan sam ene yede bro na ono ene de koto ECOWAS court enim se omondi na asem man omon kebi man cause John Dramani Mahama violate na onti ase yawo ene araho ahye na koma mu ma for you starting commentary way like you made no share subscribe to the channel on the be political trending news there ko ene de baby and yede tuma onso onsa ebetumi akebi ene odekodru ono yede betu maso editor monto ya no editor mabobo ano ama muti asese ode akwama ECOWAS for us kwanhye anase oma dismiss sa ni violation nsema ene intro o twato president Mahama so nyina oma dismiss na oma hwehwe mahu se akwantu obi wo ha one na busuafo protocols bi wo ha ode ma na busuafo corruption things bi wo ha oyeye under Chief Justice nsense mo any kwan say oye or because opese otukwan only you can go but what me fa na ere e fa ne ma e fa ne kunu mu nyina no mo nam free na Ghana ye de yetria sa aka we nyina enti eno enkoso on right now no wanya nnuho pa ngwase okogu Ghana ne ade nyina right now no wanya nnuho a o chimachimu bi say compensation of $10 million now open in this Kebia into right now what pagan is on peses can na osre John Dramani Mahama say abeya enka onsan fan now the ombeka council of state no nanka ontimi emwa no ndidwuma emma Ghana bio na akwaya rehose me pa ebusuan for momo yonko ne nkotie nsem a ekoso ewo hono hanom Ghana Politics Avenue so the obibias.
Why is this matter of so much concern to the NPP? You have been well said in Atamako. Since when did the NPP concern themselves
my
with
brother, the fine gentleman?
Who is which reason?
My brother, the fine gentleman, I felt was going to go straight to the point.
But I did.
Then he started playing politics with it. That minority are doing press conferences 5 a week. If you are doing more than 5, there are 5 days in a week. So every day we are doing press conference.
That's more than 5, so it could be 10. The last time I counted, it was 9 a week.
If you are doing 5 a week, then every day we are doing press conferences.
Oh, but it's a fact.
Then if as a minority every day we are doing press conferences, that means that this government morally is weak.
No,
because it means that they are not performing.
He's suggesting that you are.
If every day a minority party, the biggest minority party, is having a press conference, or if you are doing 5 press conferences in a week, then it means that the government is not performing.
Okay.
It means that the government is a sham.
But it depends on the subject matter of the press conference.
It means that you are a big problem as a government.
How is that?
Because I have stated every day that 1, you came on lies. 2, you are living with lies, which you have even proven now that you are living with lies. And I'll tell you the truth, in 2028, you lose with lies. Because Ghanaians are getting to know you and know your modus operandi. And that is where you people have to be careful. Because you can lie to the people most of the time. But when Ghanaians start doing, you have to be careful. When they start doing, you have to be careful.
Ghanaians are actually...
Now, let us come into the impulse of this case. When was Sedinam Tamaku arrested or detained in US? Around January or so. And we said she was going to come, Or when we called Sedinam Tamaku, the first thing they will say is that go and bring Ken Oforiatta, as if we are in government to bring Ken Oforiatta. They've forgotten that this Sedinam extradition was started during our time. 2024. That was when we started the extradition process. That Sedinam should come back to Ghana to serve her term because of the various commitments or the various things she had done. And I'm just trying to see some of them. You know, it was on the 17 million, that flood, the whole flood case that people lost their wares and things at Katamanto. It was part of the money that were supposed to be given to them that got lost in her bag. I don't want to say she squandered it, even though the courts have said that. But it got lost in her bag. And so many other things. There were so many series of things that she did that brought about all this sentencing. Knowing this party very well and their modus operandi, all the cases, whether good or bad, that were in court, did not see the end of day when they came into power. Immediately they got into power, they either discontinued or they were not interested. The so-called filing of nolli prosequi, which became the order of the day. That is the lovely word they start using. Nolli prosequi, nolli prosequi. Then we are going on. And they dropped all the cases against any of them. To the extent that even that boy who sits on air and insults people every day, including chiefs, including former presidents, including party leaders, including every individual, including Asantehene, in fact, including some judges that he was now wanted, flew into this country, housed very well, and then all of a sudden, his case was also dropped because the court has decided to waive off every charge against him. And you know that boy I'm talking about, I even forget his name because his words are full of insults. You don't know?
I don't know. Which is it Abonya? Is it Abonya you're talking about?
Kelvin Taylor.
I thought you were talking about your original chairman,
the man who said, or the small boy who said he made NDC win power in 2024.
He said that?
Oh yes, you haven't heard it. I can play the video for you to hear.
I haven't.
Oh, don't worry, I can play it for you.
No one individual can make a party.
He said he did it.
But do you believe him?
If I want to believe him, then I want to know why he was brought into this country and he was not sent to the court straight away. Or
how do you know he was brought? How do you know?
Or to Counterback? Because he was a wanted person.
He's a Ghanaian.
How do you know
A Ghanaian coming back. Exactly. He's a Ghanaian coming home.
Listen, we are the biggest opposition party. We are watching with every keen eye.
You know this for a fact.
I said we are watching with every keen eye.
You mean Kevin Taylor cannot?
I won't answer all your questions. Let the public.
Kevin Taylor is referring to.
Now he can even ride in a first class jet and come to Ghana. Then he can even call for the presidential plane and be given, and he will come to Ghana because he made the NDC come to power. That's what he told us. Coming back to the substantive issue, in February, Sabinam Tamaklo and her lawyers, before she was brought down, started filing an appeal to overturn the charges against her, or to actually ask for a bail grant that was given.
She filed that appeal in 2024, not in 2025.
February 2024, 2025.
2024.
Yeah, I know it's February 2020.
No.
2020.
When the court finally made the final
and then what happened?
A few months later,
then what happened?
She filed.
So the whole of 2024 it wasn't heard. The whole of 2025 it wasn't heard. Yeah. The whole of 2026 up to date.
But that's at the discretion of the court.
Okay, let's go on.
It's at the discretion of the court.
It will be at the discretion. So
why?
Oh.
You have always said that the court is
flow?
not under control. So why is it the court?
No, because he doesn't.
But they told us that there's a judge, a chief justice, who is supposed to be a women's organizer of NPP. So they are going to change her, and they changed her. Fair or foul, they changed her.
Who changed her?
They told us that they are going to, when they come into power, they will change her. They told us that when they come into power, they feel that the court is filled with NPP apparatchiking, so they are going to decentralize it. And we've seen over 100 and something judges that they've put all across the courts. So I leave it to the ordinary Ghanaian to judge.
So
coming back to my,
they cannot be independent.
You don't want me to flow.
No, just asking questions.
I haven't said that.
Okay.
I'm telling you what they told us when we were in opposition, led by President John Mahama, at that time candidate Mahama.
Okay.
And now what they are doing, which fills the gaps, that they've put square pegs in square holes, and we've seen it, because a former chief justice even resigned from the Council of State based on some of these things. And they don't care. They kept it secret to us till recently, since September, when Justice Tokornoo's case started or ended, and they took care in their own way. That's why they didn't file an only prosecution on that, because she's Justice Tokornoo and they believe she's the NPP women's organizer. So we go on. Is coming back to the case.
Is she?
But that's what you say. That's what you
say.
Are
you confirming it?
Can I go on? You and Moro,
are you confirming it?
And Moro are targeted. She's never come to.
Are you confirming it?
Unfortunately for us, she's never attended any NPP program like what we are seeing today with the current.
But he just confirmed that
she's never attended any NPP, even funeral or something.
Oh, but that's not.
That's not true. Which funeral did you see?
Tokornoo was seen. There was a video where Tokornoo was seen in.
Which one?
I think it was with. Just a few days ago. It wasn't played. Yes, Cozy's program.
She went to do her program, and Cozy went there and greeted her after the program.
And then you heard what
she said that this is the first time I'm meeting you.
Yes.
They will go and say that I'm even an NPP person for meeting you. She said it with a clean mind.
Program, right?
Yes. No, it wasn't Cozy's program. It was Tokornoo's program.
And then Cozy attended.
Okay. And greeted her. Unlike some people who go and even stand by candidates, the vice president, and take pictures to show that yes, we are in our elements. Unlike people who go for party apparatchikin's father's funerals and show us that yes, they are in their elements.
So with the said in
coming back
with the said in matter.
Oh, Moro, you are not letting
9th May 2024. The appeal was filed. Notice of appeal lodged, raising 9 grounds. So 9th of May. I just thought I should.
2024.
Yes, 2024.
And nothing has been heard till date, but it was rejuvenated this February when they decided they are.
What do you want to show the court how
I am telling you that
I'm even surprised that
it was brought up. It was they put fire underneath because it had kept long.
How?
Oh.
The court do they do that? They don't need any fire.
I can't state my mind.
I'm just
I can't state my mind.
No, you just have to be fair.
Now
You can't just state your mind like that.
Are you trying to gag me like what the government is doing now? Trying to gag everybody.
You have a
the man is sitting here. The NDC man is sitting here gagging
you have a contest. You have an upcoming contest.
So you are trying to gag me.
Going this way.
No, you are trying to gag me from what I should say.
You should not be shifting the goalposts.
Are you trying to gag what I should say? You should not. So let me speak. When I speak, you can write it down like how I wrote it down. Then you can talk. Thank you very much. Coming to the case, they've put fire underneath since February because they were bringing her. Okay. Because quickly, they needed to do what they did to the second accused, who was, I think, a manager or so at Maslow.
Yes.
He has been granted bail.
Yes.
After everything that went on.
He's also very unwell.
He's been granted bail. Whether he's unwell or not, he's been granted bail. And he's at home now enjoying the jacuzzi in his house, with the monies that were supposed to have been given to them.
Have you been to the house before? Have you been to the man's house?
Jacuzzi could be any forceful shower that hits you.
Don't be doing this.
Jacuzzi could be any forceful shower that hits you. In fact, the first time we heard about jacuzzi was when that former first lady brought jacuzzi into this country. That was when I even knew something called jacuzzi.
Oh my God.
Coming back to my case. So, they've granted the second accused bail. Yeah. So they quickly needed to do the same thing for this lady before she even arrived, so that she doesn't go to any prison. The day she arrived, the next day I asked the question, where is she? In which custody have they put her? They said, oh, she's in the police hands, because police will have to first accustom her and put her. I said, which counterback did they take her to? Nobody gave answers. Till 2 days ago, in fact, when we even asked the government communication minister, who he shares an office with, or they are opposite each other. When we asked him, he said that they don't need to know where she is. This is a high government case, a high profile case.
Security purposes, for security reasons. Security reasons.
This is a high profile case. You can tell her that, you can tell Ghanaians that yes, when she came down, we've put her in any of the 3 high security places, or 2, either the the one in Cape Coast, Ankafo, or in Sawam. Then people will know that those are high medium security enclaves, so nobody can even go and release her. And in fact, NPP hasn't got any time to go and release Sedinam and say that Sedinam has run away. So I don't see how it's so this thing that is a security risk at all. She's at a security risk. But this is a government official, and we know how these people operate, because they've showed us that the knowledge prescribed they file is easy to use. We have been saying it, that this lady has not been sent anywhere, but it was more like house arrest. She was at home and enjoying the sausages, the bacons, the French toasts, and all the teas and oats and cornflakes that she can eat. Then all of a sudden, 2 days' time, they come and tell us that, oh, she's in prison, but they can't tell us which prison she is. That is why when you call the prisons, they said they'll get back to you, because they did not know where she was in their midst. If at that time they had known, they could have told you that, oh yes, she's with us, but we can't tell you which particular prison she is in, or which particular cell she is in. But they couldn't, because they didn't know her whereabouts. That is the truth of the matter. And today, you come and sit on set and tell us that, oh, we should clap for you because now she's 2 days ago, you sent her to prison. Because they've seen that now the pressure that is coming, everybody wants to know what is going on. So if they don't send her to prison, it will be a problem for them. So quickly, they have to send it and quickly start working on it. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised that in a week's time or in less than a month, they will tell us that, oh, she's gotten the bail and now she can stay at home and attend her court cases.
Then tell Ken to come because you think he would get the same treatment.
Oh, Ken can come.
Advise him to come.
Can come.
No,
if only
I've
you
always
people
said that.
do the necessary things to do. I am not in government. So I cannot go and push and pull and turn tables like what you are doing to get Ken back.
When he comes.
If you cannot do that as a government, then again, I will say your government has failed. Because it is for the government to go and get Ken back to this country. And if the government cannot do it, then the government has failed.
We're on course.
Still Ghanaians. Because.
We're on course.
Because.
We're on course.
Said the Namtama close case. Even when she wasn't in the country, we tried her. We said we are not going to sit down and wait till she comes before we take a judgment on her. We are still going to go on with this case and make sure that Ghanaians are not shortchanged. Okay. I'm wondering whether the money, maybe, I don't know the final judgment, whether she was supposed to pay some of the monies back or what, I don't know. Because now we are in a situation where the Attorney General does a 60-40. I don't know whether the 60 employees can be. When in a check or no, one nation or nobody can ask.
Tomorrow.
Because
I mean,
what
there's
goes
some
on?
serious statements you're making.
The 60-40, can you come out and publish those who have paid?
You know, when I met Alfred, I thought he was a gentleman. He was because he has an election.
No, now you're saying I'm a bush boy because I'm speaking the truth.
What I'm trying to say is
when you speak the truth, you're a bush boy.
Statements you're making.
No, but if you tell me that you thought I was a gentleman, then it means that when I speak the truth against your government, I'm a bush boy.
Which is the truth? What should I say?
Didn't the Attorney General ask for 60-40 for most of these?
I was briefed.
I was briefed. Do you know on this case as a journalist? Can I finish? I'm still on the floor. You know, as a journalist, whether this 60% that they are supposed to pay, all the people they filed an only proscribe on who are supposed to pay, all the people or NDC people who are supposed to pay on government cases, do you know whether they've paid back? Because they are supposed to tell Ghanaians that we have received this money, it was sent into this account, and this is how much it is. Then Ghanaians will now have a belief that, yes, you are doing your work as a government. But you can't file a nolly proscribe. You can't come and tell us that, oh, we are seeing how we can do a 60-40 share, and then when you finish, you don't want us to ask you questions. Then when I go and talk about it, you say now I'm a bush boy. I'll take it up.
Should be or Jibber heard me do it. And that's in political trending news. The echo any day about any Japan Eddie Bramo, a better for any tea for her, and embrace my quite set me from so like you may share, subscribe to the channel. Send a political trending news be an to my own side, able to me. I keep aha, and embrace a mum quite set me for Obibia in C. Macram.